It's based on detection.
To whispers and shadows.
That makes me even more mad
Following your lead.
at Kana here. With an 8 in mechanics. Oh, look at that. Plus 24 to traps. Oh, wait, no. Okay, yeah. So disarm traps and then plus 24 to trap. Accuracy? Oh, how it is likely to affect its target. Okay. So he has that too, but okay. Disarm trap picked. Still, I feel like 8 should be good. I'm not firing him. I'm just going to look upon him in disdain. For I feel he should be able to notice traps. Not mad at him.
Oh?
I'm just disappointed. I'm gonna do this. Okay.
Certainly.
I forgot this game is running on a different engine than D&D and whatnot. Thanks Linguistics, by the way, for that. A column of hieroglyphs shows men and women standing in a line and descending into a pool. The figure then emerged below it, stands with outstretched arms and triumphantly serene expression. He ran through the door before it was down.
Hey there.
That's fine. Just go. Everyone just go.
Following your lead.
I don't know if we need this, but I want it. Get them scared.
Breathe.
Ready when you are.
Cool. Let's protect him a little bit. Wow, we really don't need it. I was paying too much attention to the cooldowns and not enough to what was actually going on. Leaving their bodies to offer their souls and forsaking the weakness, the flesh and feeble of bones. The barbarian godless succumb at last. Well, that seems cool. Man and woman carved from illustrious Adra pour the content of the vase onto their feet.
Easy does it.
Alright, a key. Some other stuff. Some ore. Oh man, my tank is getting beat up. It's because
Yeah?
I don't know why he has the other weapon on.
You better run!
Probably something I did. Did we really melt that other wisp that fast? What's this? Let me touch it. Four egg-shaped stones sit atop short, narrow pedestals, all face an altar in the middle of the room. The image in the alcove depicts a row of pale stones surrounded by a suit of armor. Something flows from the stones and into the armor, imbuing it with golden halo.
Oh?
Okay. This goes into the big room.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
That's a cool statue. kind of what's in the other fountain, right? But like bigger. Men and women carved from the lustrous Adra pour the contents of vase at their feet. Yep. I'm distracted. Didn't see those.
This one repels my.
Immune? What are they immune to? Immune to disease, ground, hobbled, poison, prone, sickened, stuck. Immune to piercing. Weapon do you have? You have a slashing.
O.
Backline is piercing. This seems dangerous.
Following your lead. What?
Pierce slash damage. Okay, you should be able to hurt them. Going in. Okay. That actually went better than I thought. And I should probably give you a better knife than that if I'm going to send you up to die. I give you a sword. Nah, let's just give you that stiletto I put away. Okay.
Yes.
Easy does it.
Were those the only mobs in here? Guess so.
Sharp eyes and keen
Okay.
ears.
Reform. Wait. Better idea.
Hmm?
Right. Oh, wow. That was probably the best procced wave yet. Like that was awesome. That was really good. Right. The back line. Do not like. Can always be better. It hit every single one of them. How can it be better than that? It's like exactly what you want it to do.
O.
Let's do this.
O.
Okay.
And what does the flame reveal?
Go for phantoms. You really went for her. Okay, that's close enough.
Certainly.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Edric grows from the central pillar and seems to spill down the steps. Luminous eggs shaped stones are nested within the ripple of Adra. Those souls?
Sharp eyes and
I
keen
have a feeling we're gonna
ears.
run into one of those soul machines here. Or at least... I don't know. Some other form of magic. Okay.
What?
I love when you see like three of them, and you're like, alright, this should be a quick and easy fight, and then you see another two pop up, and then 3 from the top, everyone casting spells. It's fine. Okay, I need you here. Okay, I need you to cast this right now. Quick hands. You are surrounded. Go ahead and kick this dude. Or not. That's fine too. You kick this dude. Okay. Good. Except for him,
What?
he's not good. Do this.
Ready when you are.
Need to get this thing down.
Hey there.
I don't know what you just did, but don't do that again. Focus on this. Okay. Cool.
O.
Try to grab this one. Okay. I need one more song out of you. Or one more charge. Okay, there we go. Do I want to try to charm them, or do I want to do the wisps? I think they would be stronger if I charmed them, but they're already stunned. It doesn't matter. Okay, wisps, help me out. You help out. Crap. Maybe I should have charmed them because they just came out of it. Oh, and he's healed. Crap. How are you doing? You're doing fine. Drop this through them. Everyone doing? Everyone looks okay. Go ahead and kick the guy that's behind you. Awesome. Back to him. We're attacking the biggest thing. Oh well. Too late to do anything about that now. It's actually not true. We could definitely focus something else. Let's go for this guy.
O.
You help too. Cool. Backline. This guy. So I'm guessing I can't have these and another summon. It seems I can only have one summon. But I haven't tried it at a different level. But I kind of don't want to try it on this fight. So we're just going to assume we can't. We'll just assume one summon per... What is this class again? Chanter? hit this guy now. Okay. You guys go focus this.
Following your
Lost the
lead.
wisps. Oh, we lost one of the wisps. Alright. Cool. Alright, we handled it. What is this? +2 to perception. Okay, I will give that to anybody. Oh, that doesn't help with traps. It doesn't matter. Perception's great. For people who need it. Who could use perception? Interrupt accuracy and reflexes. Ah, okay. Where'd it go? Here, you can wear it for now.
O. I'll go on ahead.
Images of men and women swinging hammers and heating iron over a forge fill the alcove. Fighting in iron and relentless and fierce as the thousand foes. Okay. Do we need to sleep before this? Probably should, but I'm gonna go in anyways. I think since I put the shield back on him, he's not been taking that much damage. Our main dude, Sully.
Nothing will slip past me.
Ah, that's the key. Ah, okay.
To whispers and shadows.
This will be a shortcut back to the beginning, I'm guessing. Oh. Please.
Following your lead.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Yep, there's the machine. Okay. So let's deal with this machine thing first. A haze of essence lingers over the body, as faint and insubstantial as a dust plume in a rider's wake. Yet as you draw close, whispers, instructions echoes in your ear, and anticipation warms your blood. In a vision, you see the same stone machine you're approaching moments ago, but from a different height and angle, as if through different eyes. You'd heard rumors that some of your brethren were sent here months ago. Yet you see no sign that anyone has been here. In fact, the cobblestones are covered in a fine layer of dust ash. You know suddenly what this will cost you, and you are ready. The order was clear. The effects of the machine in Clibian Rilog were wearing off. A child had been born not far from Deerford recently, its soul intact. The machine would need to be reactivated. You and your companions take up your positions. You share a final look of affirmation between yourselves. They don't know your name, and you don't know theirs, but you know that you're doing the work of the gods together. None of the rest matters. Two carved bands of stones in the middle of the machines grind into motion. They rotate in opposite directions, picking up speed until they spin like freshly greased carriage wheels. A wind shrieks through the cavern, accelerating with the stone rings. You press your hand to your ears and you grit your teeth against the noise. You're about to shut your eyes when you glimpse new movement. Rows of triangle flaps around the machine open like petals. You don't know what's happening in the machine, but you feel a tingling at your extremities. Searing pain spreads through your body, a hot knife separating every tissue and ligament within you. All the while, it feels as if you're falling towards the machine, your stomach mashed against your spine. Ugh. What happens next is too fast to process. You awaken from the vision to find yourself kneeling and gasping for air. Holding your head, you let the tiles between your knees gradually come into focus. As you catch your breath, you remember the strange scene you saw outside Silantlis, where several robed figures fell amidst a howling Baywick. Looking at the ash scattered across the cavern floor, it is apparent that the leaden key has been doing this, whatever it is, all over Deerwood. Okay, so they're the ones preventing the babies. Something in the ether hums and buzzes through your teeth. Yeah, how do we shut it off?
Yes? Just say the word.
Following your lead.
Did that do anything? No.
Yeah?
Which means they must be doing this all over Deerwood. The thought of the agents suggests that they were there to ensure that the infants in the area would be hollowborn. Right, but can I shut it down is my question. You hear running water and see a small stream that carves its way into the mountains. Inspect the stream. The shallow bottom flickers and wavers just under the water's edge, but as you look toward the tunnel, the bottom disappears into darkness. From here, it's impossible to tell how deep the stream is. Oh my god, I'm gonna drown. However, a faint light plays along the wall of the tunnel. The echoes of rushing water suggest that the tunnel and the stream continue for quite a distance. Wade into the tunnel. You take slow, sloshing steps towards the mouth of the tunnel, holding yourself upright while the current tugs at your legs. The cold water leaves you gasping, and it raises past your waist. You fight to control your breath. The stream bed soon drops out from under your feet, and the current pushes you towards the tunnel with growing force. Swim into the tunnel? The current pushes you through the tunnel faster and faster, tugging you downward. Over your head, and the tunnel narrows and drops, leaving only a thin pocket of air. You take a final deep breath before the current drags you into the depths. Rays of light pierce the darkness, but the current is moving too fast now for you to see more than a flickering glimpse as you speed by. You keep your hands in front of you of yourself and focus on avoiding the jagged rocks that appear suddenly in the darkness, jutting from the walls. The light winks at you up ahead. You're approaching it fast, but it looks to be the mouth of a second, smaller tunnel. You might be able to reach it, but your lungs have started to ache. Grab the edge of the tunnel. You wrap your fingers around the rock lining in the tunnel and peer into it. It terminates in a dead end, but something glints among the rocks at the far side. Reaching it would be a challenge for anyone without strong lung capacity. Okay, Sully is going in. Sully pulls himself into the tunnel, executing a deft scissor kick while the passage narrows. At the end, he finds a skeleton with a handle protruding from its ribs. Sully pulls it free and pushes off from the wall, propelling himself back towards the main tunnel. Rows of salt. Okay. Swirling and tumbling through the darkness of the tunnel, you at last see a halo of light above you, and you swim and kick towards it. At last, your head breaks the surface. You gulp into air into your aching lungs, and you pull yourself to the edge of the pool. Crawling out of the water, you look at the cavern around you as you massage feelings back into your aching, cold, numbed limbs. Okay. I didn't drown, so that's a positive. Oh, and it takes you all the way back here. And I got something. The Rose of Salwath. Southo? What? Rose of South Hollow. Okay. The Morning Star. Two-handed. Boy, I'm so glad nobody uses that. It's alright, you can keep it. Actually... to 26. Increases reach, burning lash, corrosive lash, road damage. 20% of damage is restored to endurance. I might actually give it to you. It'll be your secondary weapon. Okay, I feel like I need to go back to town and tell what's her name. Lady Webb. She's at Hedrick House. Okay. We needed to go back to town anyways because of the court thing. Alright, now I gotta fight the dudes at the entrance. Combat started. What is left to fight? Oh, there's a troll at the entrance.
Certainly. Ready when you are.
Okay, you guys are killing me. Move. Alright. Okay, so they're sacrificing themselves to get these machines running, which creates the Hollowborn. Very interesting. Oh. Defiler, a young Gladefathan, grabs the horn around his neck and sounds a bellow. Warriors splash across the stream, their weapons raised and their painted faces still and stony. You were warned, Estremar. I was. But I don't care. Because I didn't want to hurt my wrist coming out of here.
Hey there.
Keep attacking this thing. You're here, right? Yep. Go ahead and try to charm this hunter. Nice. Oh, wait. Got it. No? Okay. I thought it was since it was attached to the hunter. Oh, there's still a... Got it. It is attached to the hunter. It was just another hunter alive. Right. Do. Is it in Brackenberry, I think? Woodland Trails is done. Okay. Gotta figure out how to get that to not happen. She's back soon, thank God. Miss her. It's the most expensive thing I can buy right now. It doesn't really matter. Chapel, I guess. Boom. No, this is the wrong place. No, wait. We're in the right place. It's down here. Yep. Okay. I forgot where it was. Can we talk to this person? Oh. Hi, assassins. Lots of assassins. Out of left field, assassins. All the assassins, apparently. Dude, okay. So Nugget, like you were saying, it could be better. That was better. It hit even more people. You were right. Right. This group was frightened.
Hmm?
Go ahead and take over this one. Do not like how they attack the back line right there.
Following your lead.
Okay, who's attacking who?
Just say the word.
Keep going here.
Yeah?
Keep going here. And these guys are all over my back line. Oh man. Okay, I feel like we're winning this fight.
Following your lead.
A little chaotic right now, but it's okay. Sometimes chaos is good. Everyone back here though. Go after this assassin. Heal yourself. Do big heals. Actually, switch weapons. Now do big heals. I don't know why you're not doing your heal, but
Following
that's
your
fine.
lead.
Hmm?
Just let her die, I guess. Okay.
What?
Now you don't need to do that weapon anymore.
Mind your aim.
Hmm?
Is there more assassins? What's going on? No. Written on this scrap of parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguishing features, and everyone you're known to have associated with in your brief time in Deerwood. Okay, that's doxing, and that's frowned upon on Twitch. Okay, now I will talk to you. Hi, Cyril.
Oh?
I've seen the look. Do. Wonder if we had previous dealings with her, because I don't remember her. Okay, old lady's back here, I believe. I need to grab a fireplace while I'm here too. I believed wrong. Where is she? Oh, wait. No? She was upstairs. I think. Yeah, okay, this looks like her office. Hey, so we did a
How
thing.
fares your search?
There's something I can tell you about the Laden Key's operation.
Well, let's hear it.
The Laden Key is manipulating a group of Inguithian machines that span the country. It seems to be causing the Hollowborn epidemic.
I had feared they might be involved in Widewind's legacy. It seemed
Wydwin.
too extreme even for them. How naive I've been. That isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar Wolfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything possible before being moved to action.
Alright, that's all. Okay. Wants me to do the last thing. Fine. Alright, while we're here, return to court. Meet Chancellor Warren at the Charred Barrel in Brackenbury. I'm in Brackenbury. That's fantastic, because I need to stay there for the night anyways. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll talk to him. I don't know when to start the White March, though. 'Cause that's the DLC, right? So... I'll go check it out now and see if... So after I do the Return to Court, I'm gonna probably go back, grab my... There are hunters in this game? Ranger? I think it's a ranger. Anyways, I think it's a hunter class, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go grab her, and then we'll take off to the expansion stuff. Wait. Is it you that I'm supposed to talk to? Lord Guessing, what brings you to Brackenbury? You sent a missive. No, I didn't. I received a message from you. The Chancellor sets down his mug of ale and looks at you quizzically. As far as I know, nothing has changed regarding your rightful possession of Caed Nua. You realize the charred barrel has gone quiet, and turn to see the last of the patrons quickly disappear through the front door. A moment later, a group of armed men and women stride into the tavern. Oh dear, the Chancellor quickly ducks behind the table. Oh dear is a good way to put our position right now. The woman leading the armed group lowers her cowl with one hand while keeping the other on a pistol tucked in her belt. You immediately recognize Gatsbyn Captain. Now that the sheep have been herded from their pen, you and I can conduct our business, unfortunate as it may be. I remember you. You are the Lord Gatsbyn at the palace. And I you, she grins. I'll admit, with your reputation, I expected someone a little taller. Okay, that's rude. What do you want? Oh, I think you know. Lord Gatsbyn has ordered your death. She forces a frown. A shame, really. I admire your exploits, even if only half of them are true. Sadly, I have my orders. Gatsbyn will lose. You should work for me. The man is swine, albeit noble, wealthy swine. Her lips curl in feigned disgust. Were I to do it again, I doubt that I've taken in with him. But what's done is done, and Lord Gatsbyn is as ruthless as he is arrogant. He'll go to great lengths to avenge a betrayal. What could you offer to me to make me consider such a risk? Better life, serving an honorable lord. Tempting, but your honor is no match for Lord Gatsbyn's wrath. Let's get on with it. Aw, oh, man. Okay. So, you guys kind of move to the side so our melee can get in there. There you go.
Ready when you
You
are.
go.
Yeah?
You fight him. We don't have a lot of health right now. I was hoping to, like, I don't know, maybe take a nap here. Oh, they knocked him down. Alright. Come here. Do this one. You take control. No, that's Captain Emery. We're not going to be able to mind control her. Go after that one. Okay, you can't reach that one. Just keep hitting him then, for the time being. So those dudes have range, but we don't? That's kind of weak. Alright.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Heal yourself real quick. Lightning punches. Alright. Here. Okay, which one is this one? Cypher probes the mind. Actually, let's do this. Drop that in the middle of them.
What?
You drop this through them. Okay.
Following your lead.
You are going to drop these right here. Is everyone feeling? Everyone's looking good. Looking okay at least.
Mm-hmm.
Kick through this dude. Do your fast punches. Heal yourself. Right. Go after this guy first.
Ready when you are.
Why are you not healing yourself? Go. Kick through him again. Where are we at?
Oh.
Start burning the 8-inch priest.
Try something else.
Good. Oh my god, he's so low on health. I might have to bubble him. Do another. No, lightning punches.
Exactly what
Okay. No, no, no. I hope I did not just instruct her to kick him. Okay.
Ready when you are.
Another hit on him. Is he still on fire? Yeah, he is. Good. Another 8 seconds of his soul on fire. This guy's not getting hit too hard.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hold this priest. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Kick him.
Following your lead.
Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator is free on Steam. Dude, thanks for the heads up. I will get that. Actually, why attack that when you can go back here? There we go. Okay, let's get this priest. Kick through him. Okay. Boy, you guys should have picked the other side, huh? Kinda sad, Captain Emery. Could have been my main.
Yes.
Now I shall strip everyone naked and take their stuff. Steal whatever's on that table. Oh wait, there's still another dude? What are you doing, my dude? Fight's over. Chancellor Warren. Well, that was unexpected. Warren emerges from beneath his table and smooth his rumpled sleeves of his robes. It does make the strange reports I received from the grasp make more sense in context, however. What? Go on? Or, no, I'm gonna say, what haven't you told me? Earl Bedamar decided to keep an eye on Lord Gathman's activities. Gathman has been hiring a lot of men recently, but for what purpose we can't say. Oh my god. I'd advise you to take extra precaution at Kay Nua. He may be attempting to place spies or saboteurs within your walls. Be wary, Gosling. I don't think you've seen the Lord Gathman's endgame yet. He swallows the rest of his ale and gives you a curt nod before heading off for the door. Okay, well, we're gonna take a nap and then we're gonna go back to Cade.
Certainly.
Well met, friend.
Your menu. Give me a fireplace. Nope, nope, I didn't really want that. Just want to see what it is. Okay.
Greetings.
Let's see what rooms you have. Let's do this because I don't know what I'm about to get into. Oh, that's solid, yeah.
Oh?
Before I do this, Steam, store. Oh, Factorio. demo is available too. Battle. Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Oh, there's actually a 2. Its release is 2021. Okay. That's probably why they're giving this one away. Epic. Where did it go? Add to account. Cool.
Yes.
Man, if I had enough followers to do the gamble function, I would totally make a couple of those. Those battles. And you could use the gamble function with those battles. That would be a lot of fun.
Certainly.
Alright. Let's head back home. Apparently I'm about to get attacked. Kinda rude. With Signy's help, Azara was able to secure his trade routes and convince local merchants. I missed the rest of that. Return to court. Oh. I think they're just trying to tell me that, my hunter is back. A wealthy noble by the name of Lord Sidrock has arrived at the stronghold. He seeks your aid in defending his keep from his rivals. Alright, with Signy's help, Azura was able to secure his trade routes and convince local merchants and suppliers to offer up their stock. Makes me really happy. Okay. I mean, it's been cool having another of my class that I forgot the name of, another Cypher with us, but I really like having, even though it's really, oh man, really light dark, you know, whatever. I would pay so that they set my crops on fire. When my boy tried to stop him, they knocked him over the head. He's alive, but he can't think straight. Your boy got lucky. My guards, good men, both, got put to the sword after they'd surrendered. I'd pay these thugs what they want, but they still took everything I had. There he is, a woman pointed at you, and all the eyes in the crowd turned to their hostile gaze upon you. What's going on here? We want justice. You've terrorized us and we won't stand for it any longer. Okay, choose your next words carefully. The group eyes you warily. After a few moments, one man in the group elbows another. The second man takes a deep breath and straightens his stance before speaking. You sent your men to my farm to collect a crop tax, saying we were overdue. For me, it was a road toll. I've been traveling up and down this way for years, and this was the first time I've heard of such a thing. Those were my men. And who are they? They weren't no common bandits. If this happens again, it's not on my orders. You heard it directly from me. Say we believe you. What about what we've lost? What about my crops? Alright, share this amongst yourselves. A most generous gift, oh my god, I can't read. Most generous of you, my lord. I thought he was going to say gift. The villagers nod and smile at you, uttering thanks as they distribute the coins between them. Ah, angry mobs, the inevitable thorn in every ruler's side. Degassing. Marshal Farwin. What brings you to Cadnuin? Or Cadnua? I have news about Lord Gathman. Let's discuss it in the Great Hall, away from the curious ears. There's gonna be curious ears in the Great Hall. Like, That's my keep. In fact, in the Great Hall, more people are probably going to hear it.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Well met, friend.
Oh yeah. Clicking away. So broken when you have infinite stash. Really shouldn't have done this. If I ever play this again, I will make sure to limit how much I can put in here. We don't need to have that. We'll just say for purpose of roleplay, I have an endless bag of holding. Or bottomless bag of holding. Mm-hmm. Gotta have a gaming mouse. Okay. The fact they have infinite gold is just ridiculous. This whole thing's ridiculous. Lord de Gasling. I've received word that Lord Gaspin is massing an army of mercenaries near Yenwood Field. It appears a peaceful claim to Cadnua is no longer possible. Okay. The Earl has sent me to aid you in forming your own force to counter his threat. I'm here in an advisory role only, of course. The Earl won't officially take sides in this dispute. How much time do I have? Enough. It's rumored Lord Gathman will suffer a series of unfortunate and completely unforeseeable setbacks before his army is complete. He grins and winks. Still, I'd not tarry long. If there's anything else you wish to know, please ask. Let's talk about my army. The Marshal nods. Where am I getting my troops? I've sent out a call for volunteers from the land around Cadnua. Hopefully, people will realize that being under your rule is preferable to that of Lord Gathman's. Any hirelings stationed at Cadnua will also accompany you to the battle, so I suggest you acquire as many of them as possible. I can only have 8. I received a missive from the Knight of the Crucible. They've heard about the situation and will send a squad of their finest knights when the time for the battle comes. What's the status of my regular troops? The Marshal shakes his head. 2 green and 2 few. If you go up against Lord Gathman now, losses will be heavy. However, victory is still possible. We need to recruit veteran troops. I know a company of or two of veterans that would be willing to join us for a bit of coin. I'd say 10,000 copper cover the expenses. Okay. His eyes widen. It will be done. What special allies do I have available? The Knights of Crucible will reinforce your infantry. All right, that's all for now. Why won't the Earl's office legitimize my claim? It is a delicate situation. Legally, Lord Gathman claims is just, and he knows it. Stripping land and title from a noble family is quite dangerous, perhaps more so than killing the man outright. With Gathman dead, the Earl only needs worry about the blood vengeance from family members that actually cared about Lord Gathman. Those, if court gossip is to be believed, are few and far between. Losing a family claim to a land and title, though, such disputes incite hatred from the entire clan and their political allies. Not to mention the uncease is caused among the other nobles. Wars are started for less. I have a fortress with strong walls. Why not let Gathman's army come to me? Lord Gathman is no fool enough to risk tearing down Cadwin just to kill you. If you shield yourself behind these walls, he'll free reign torment your subjects in the countryside. Earl Bellamar will see you in action against Lord Gathman as a sign that you're unwilling to perform your duties as Lord of Cadnoa. Losing his support will have dire consequences. Taking the fight to Lord Gathman is your only option. Alright, it's time. Wait, let's talk about my army. What's the status of my troops? As good as it can be, given the circumstances. With your willingness to spend coin, we should attract more veteran warriors as well. They'll be useful for their experience and will help with morale if the situation becomes dire. Alright, that's all for now. It's time, Marshal. Assemble the army and march to Yenwood Field. Excellent. Morale is high and the troops are eager to follow you to glory. Are you certain you wish to march? Yes, I'm sure. Give the orders. As you command, I'll march the army to Yenwood Field. Will you be accompanying us? Yes, let's march. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take my army and ram it against his army, and then we're gonna have a bunch of dead people. Wow, dude, I conjured a lot of people. As you crest a small hill overlooking... Oh, wait, is that his? I think those are... Okay, yeah. Small hill overlooking Yenwood Field. Lord Gathman's army is a flurry of activity, scurrying to and fro. Even from the distance, you can hear the drums of war beating their steady cadence, designed to intimidate their foes while organize their rank and file into battle formation. Marshal Forwin approached. You've arrived just in time. Lord Gathman forces are beginning to move. An attack is imminent. Inspect your forces. Local militia constitutes the majority of the army, but veteran soldiers have organized the ranks and walk among the young, unseasoned warriors, offering advice or the occasional joke. They cheer, striking swords to shield as you pass, in the thunderous approval of their lord. Dope. Among the troops, a small group of warriors shine brighter than others. Crucible knights, standing tall in gleaming plate armor and armed with spear and shield. They stand at attention, spear-centered as you pass. Any idea what Gathman is planning? Marshal frowns, strokes his chin. His ultimate objective is to face you in battle and to be seen defeating you. I doubt he's foolish enough to challenge you to a single combat, of course. Sound the horn, Marshal Farwin. It's time to finish this. Marshal Farwin begins barking orders, and your troops quickly form up. Gathman's army follows suit as Adrian war drums echo across the field. Within a few moments, the marshal raises a brass horn in the visage of a mighty boar to his lips. He looks at you expectantly. Oh my god. So I could say for Cadnoa, send these Adrian dogs to Barith. Tonight the ravens will feast on our enemies while we drink, fuck, and revel in glorious victory. Alright. Raise your weapon above your head and scream at the top of your lungs. Or I could nod. I'm gonna go for 4, because I think that would be hilarious. Especially with how small I am. I raise my weapon above my head and scream at the top of my lungs. Your troops bellow across the field, pounding weapons to shield as the martial horn sounds. Continue. Dozens of bowstring twang in unison behind you as your archers unleash a hail of arrows at Gathman's army. The missiles hiss through the air with deadly accuracy, felling scores of enemies. In a bold move, Gathman points his sword towards your position, giving an unheard order. His infantry shields rise. Charge the field. Your infantry charge headlong into the enemy infantry in the center of the field. The cacophony sounds of metal on metal is nearly deafening as the two forces collide. The fighting is fierce, and the screams of the dying numerous. Led by a veteran warriors rally to your cause. The troops fight valiantly and appear to be holding their ground. The battle thus far appears to be a stalemate. Then a group of Adrian battle mages emerges from behind the enemy line. They begin weaving their hands in unison with practiced precision. Suddenly, waves of arcane fire erupt among your troops. The acrid smell of smoke and burning flesh is nearly overwhelming. From the left flank, a unit of Rautui berserkers, clad in plate armor and wielding greatswords, begins to collapse the left side of the line. The ground is thick with dead as they press their advantage. Meanwhile, League Walker paladins, dressed in dark armor and carrying swords and shields, stride back and forth behind Galspin's lines, rallying his warriors and exhorting them to fight harder. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you for orders. I'm gonna study the battlefield. I feel like we need to deal with the battle mages. Or the berserkers. Either battle mages or berserkers. Let's go for the battle mages. What's your plan, Lord Degasling? Send the Crucible Knights. The Knights lock shields and drive forward in a wedge formation through the enemy lines. The formation allows them to penetrate the line quite quickly, but leads to heavy losses. As they reach the battle mages, the formation falls apart. The battle mages cease their magical attacks against your lines, as the remaining knights put them to the sword. But your fear the maneuver has sealed a grisly fate for the last of the knights. As the battle rages, Marshal Forwin looks to you as orders. I'm gonna study the battlefield. Your troops fight bravely and your lines are holding for the moment. Gathman's army is slowly pushing you back and casualties are mounting. Defeat is likely. Continue. Alright, let's take out the berserkers. Marshal shakes his head. We have no allies available to throw against them. Your only hope is to break through Gathman's line and kill him. Alright, everyone on me, charge. The remainder of your forces charge. A horn sounds in the distance. A new contingent of warriors crests a nearby hill. As Gathman reinforces charge headlong into the fray, his other troops cheer triumphantly. The new arrivals quickly join Gathman's forces on the field. As the battle rages, your forces fight valiantly, pressing ever forward. Casualties on both sides are high and victory remains elusive for either side. Degasling, Lord Gathman strides through the carnage, his elite guards accompanying him. We both knew we would come to this. Come now, it is time I put you down like a dog. Point your weapon. Here I am. Let's finish this. Okay. So what does this look like? All right, I say we pick an angle, try to fight that angle up. Yeah, let's take this flank. All right.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Let's grab Battle Mage.
Yes.
And let's grab this priest.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hold this dude.
What?
Kind of stuck right here.
Fiery whore of a goddess!
You heal yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
What?
Okay, she's taking a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and hide her in a bubble right now.
Following your lead.
Alright, let's grab the 2 wisps and take these guys out. I feel like we're losing this.
Hey there.
Oh shit. Going down. Gathman has come up.
Yes.
Set him on fire.
Following your lead.
Yeah?
Okay, kick this guy, please. Thank you. Do this. We are in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
Oh man, this is not looking good.
Hey there.
What?
Dude, she is like super surrounded.
That looked like it hurt.
I don't think we're gonna win it this time. We might have to save and load, or we're gonna have to load from save. This isn't looking good.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Why are these archers still up?
Yes.
Is he still on fire? No. Kicking him again. Okay. Dog's down. Heavy kick.
Yeah?
Actually, no, there's the one in the middle is more hurt.
What?
Pass this through them, please.
Yes?
Okay, keep it up. Actually, no. Do your fist. Kick through him again. Okay,
Following your lead.
everyone to this way. Drop this here.
Yeah?
Kick this dude again. This dog again.
Yeah?
Heal her.
Yeah?
Kick him.
What?
Man, am I gonna be able to save her? Nope, couldn't save her. Crap. Okay. Here.
What?
Get your
Fire
weapons.
before the goddess!
Keep going after Lord Gaspin.
Oh?
Where am I? Okay, I'm somewhere here. Okay, okay. I see him right here ish. Try to set him on fire again. Okay, grieving mother's back. No, no, no. Try to get this priest.
Ready when you are.
Heal yourself.
What?
Cast this real quick. Okay. Did she cast? She did. It didn't work. Alright, go for him. Okay, Gaspin is dead.
Following your lead.
Drop this over here. Go after him. You go after him still. Alright, hit this priest. Grab this berserker. Okay,
What?
cast that.
Yes?
My god, there's like nobody left on the battlefield. Except for us and a couple of people we're fighting. Should not have gone for the battle. Probably should have gone for the berserkers. Well, too late now. Actually, you. Fuck this archer. What's happening back here?
Yes?
What?
Gotta have something to help us here. We don't have anything with health related. Actually just give this to him.
Yes?
Okay, that one disappeared. Drop another.
Following your lead.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
For this group.
Just say the word.
Wait, what's going on? She's scared? She is scared.
What?
Protect her again. Okay. That archer's down. Go get that archer.